Today we are going to read through several translations of the Emerald Tablet by Hermes the Thrice Majestic. Our first translation. Balinas mentions the engraving on the tablet in the hand of Hermes, which says, "Truth, certainty, that in which there is no doubt. That which is above is from that which is below, and that which is below is from that which is above, working the miracles of one, as all things were from one. Its father is the sun, and its mother is the moon. The earth carried it in her belly, and the wind nourished it in her belly, as earth, which shall become fire. Feed the earth from that which is subtle with the greatest power. It ascends from the earth to the heaven and becomes ruler over that which is above and that which is below. And I have already explained the meaning of the whole of this in 2 of these books, mine. Another Arabic translation, translated anonymously in 1923. Here is that which the priest has dictated concerning the entrance of Balinas into the hidden chamber. After my entrance into the chamber, where the talisman was set up, I came to an old man sitting upon a golden throne, who was holding an emerald tablet in one hand, and behold the following. In the primordial language was written this: "Here is a true explanation concerning which there can be no doubt. It attests the above from the below, and the below from the above, the work of the miracle of the one. And things have been from this primal substance through a single act. How wonderful is this work! It is the main principle of the world, and it is its maintainer. It is the Father, it is the Son, it is the Mother, and it is the Moon. The wind has borne it in its body, and the earth has nourished it. The Father of talisman and the protector of miracles, whose powers are perfect and whose lights are confirmed of fire that becomes the earth. Separate the earth from the fire, so you will attain subtle as more inherent than the gross. It rises from earth to heaven, so as to draw the lights of the heights to itself, and descends to the earth. Thus within it are the forces of the above and the below, because the light of lights within it, thus does the darkness flee before it. The force of forces which overcomes every subtle thing and penetrates into everything gross. The structure of the microcosm is in accordance with the structure of the macrocosm, and accordingly precede the knowledgeable. And to this aspired Hermes, who was thricefold graced with wisdom. In this, his last book, which he concealed in the chamber." Now we're going to look at a translation from 12th century Latin. "When I entered into the cave, I received the tablet which was inscribed from between the hands of Hermes, in which I discovered these words: true without falsehood, certain, most certain. What is above is like what is below, and what is below is like that which is above, to make the miracle of the one thing. And as all things were made from contemplation of one, so all things were born from one adaptation. Its father is the sun, its mother is the moon. The wind carried it in its womb, the earth breastfed it. It is the father of all works of wonder in the world. Its power is complete. If cast to earth, it will separate the earth from fire, the subtle from the gross. With great capacity, it ascends from earth to heaven. Again, it descends to earth and takes back the power of the above and the below. Thus you will receive the glory of the distinctiveness of the world. All obscurity will flee from you. This is the whole most strong strength, the strength of all strength, for it overcomes all subtle things and penetrates all solid things. Thusly the world was created. From this comes marvelous adaptations, of which this is the procedure. Therefore I am called Hermes, because I have 3 parts of the wisdom of the whole of the world. And complete is what I had to say about the work of the sun from the book of Galeni. This is the translation from the Oralium Oculate Philosophorum, Giorgi Biato, translated in 1926. This is true and remote from all cover of falsehood. Whatever is below is similar to that which is above. Through this, the marvels of the work of the one thing are procured and perfected. Also, as all things are made from one by the consideration of one, so all things were made from this one by conjunction. The father of it is the sun, the mother the moon. The wind bore it in the womb. The nurse is the earth, the mother of all perfection. Its power is perfection. If it is turned to the earth, separate the earth from the fire, the subtle and thin from the crude and coarse, prudently, with modesty and wisdom. This ascends from the earth into the sky, and again descends from the sky to the earth, and receives the power and efficacy of things above and things below. By this means you will acquire the glory of the whole world, and so you'll drive away all shadows and blindness. For this, by its fortitude, snatches the palm from all other fortitude and power. For it is able to penetrate and subdue everything subtle and everything crude and everything hard. By this means the world was founded, and hence the marvelous conjunctions of it and admirable effects, since this is the way by which these marvels may be brought about. And because of this they have called me Hermes Trismegistus, since I have the 3 pillars of wisdom and philosophy of the whole of the universe. My speech is finished when I have spoken concerning the solar work. The translation of the Emerald Tablet by Sir Isaac Newton, translated in 1680. 'tis true without lying, certain and most true. That which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below, to do ye miracles of one and only one thing. And as all things have been and arose from one by meditation of one, so all things have their birth from this one thing by adaptation. The sun is its father, the moon its mother, the wind hath carried it in its belly, the earth its nurse. The father of all perfection in the whole world is here. Its force or power is entire if it be converted into earth. Separate thou ye earth from ye fire, subtle from the gross sweetly with great industry. It ascends from earth to heaven, and again it descends to earth and receives force of things superior and inferior. By this means you shall have glory of the whole, and thereby all obscurity shall fly from you. Its force is above all force, for it vanquishes every subtle thing and penetrates every solid thing. So was the world created. From this are and do come admirable adaptations, whereof means or processes are here in this. Henceforth I am called Hermes, having the 3 parts of philosophy of the whole world. That which I have said of the operation of the sun is now accomplished and ended. Our last translation is going to be from Phoenician. I speak truly, not falsely, certainly and most truly. These things below with those above, and those with these join forces again so that they produce a single thing, the most wonderful of all. And as the whole universe was brought forth from one by the word of one God, so also all things are regenerated perpetually from this one according to the disposition of nature. It has the sun for father and the moon for mother. It is carried by the air as if in a womb. It is nursed by the earth. It is the cause, this, of all perfection of all things throughout the universe. This will attain the highest perfection of powers. If it shall be reduced to earth, distribute here the earth and there the fire. Thin out the destiny of this, the suavest thing of all. Descend with the greatest sagacity of genius from the earth to the sky, and thence descend again to the earth, and recognize that the forces of things above and the forces of things below are one, so as to possess the glory of the whole world, and beyond this man of abject fate may have nothing further. This thing itself presently comes forth stronger by reasons of this fortitude. It subdues all bodies surely, whether tenuous or solid, by penetrating them. And so everything whatsoever that the world contains was created. Hence, admirable works are accomplished which are instituted according to the same mode. To me, therefore, the name of Hermes Trismegistus has been awarded, because I am discovered as the teacher of the 3 parts of wisdom of the world. These, then, are the considerations which I have concluded out to be written down concerning the readiest operations of the chymic